Hey guys, I hope y'all are doing well. It's now Monday, November 4th, about 12:15 a.m. Um, I hope y'all had a wonderful Sunday. It was beautiful here in Asheville. The sun was out, the birds were chirping, so to speak, and everything was cool on my end. So hopefully everyone had a good day. I'm sure y'all are enjoying the time change. Most people are right now. If not, laying in bed and trying to get to sleep. I'm a night owl, so I don't really go to sleep early. um, I just wanted to check in and I guess talk about something that's pretty important to me that resonated with me while I was talking to somebody about kind of this subject the other night. And it's not something that people often look at in Western culture. And what I'm about to talk about is like super real and super achievable and attainable, but somehow we just tend to brush it aside and we look for other things to fill it. And what I'm talking about is in Western culture, we're taught to, you know, work 40 plus hours a week to attain money, to fulfill whatever we want to in life. That's how we get what we want. Cars, houses, women, drugs, anything that has to do with satisfying a need for filling a hole in us is done by money. And through money, we have all become essentially slaves. We are slaves to that dollar. And, that really makes your world feel a little less bright, if you know what I mean. Like, I don't think I could ever be happy with material possessions, and things around me, like this couch is not going to make me happy. It feels nice to sit on, but is it ever going to be there for me when I need someone to talk to? My motorcycle, is that ever going to make me truly happy forever? Once it breaks down, or I have to do something because of money, like if I have to sell it or something because I have bills to pay, or just this house. I know I just got it a few months ago, and I'm really working on making it my own, and I'm taking pride in it. And it's not just a house to me. It's a way to spend time with my loved ones and to have fun making something together with my family and friends that are there to see it. And like material possessions, point blank, they'll never make me feel whole, and they're never gonna give me the satisfaction that I can get from other things. And I think a lot of us forget that it's not about those things. Like, we're never going to be complete if we always are trying to attain that thing. And almost every day on social media, I see someone talking about it, like, ooh, I just got paid, let's go get this bottle, or, I got paid, let's go, get a new car, or, I just got my first house, I'm so excited, That stuff is temporary. That stuff is here today, gone tomorrow. And, you know, like, just over the years of watching everyone, and I guess kind of like going through a little bit of that myself, because like I have to take my wins when I can get them. Sometimes in my life isn't the easiest. You know, I struggle with a lot of human things as well. And, you know, just getting back to that root of like what makes me happy, well, what really does make me happy? And it's not those things. It's something that's intangible that is gonna make me happy. It's not something that I can touch. It's not something that I can manipulate. It's not something that I can see, but I can only feel it in my head and my heart. And those things are what makes me feel like I have purpose and feel alive. And they make me able to get up the next day and say, hey, this is worth it, you know. Nothing around me that is not a person or my higher power has really ever made me truly happy. And there's just something about that is so freeing, because that love and that connection that I get with a person or my higher power, that is something that is invaluable to me. That connection and desire to build together, to learn together, to grow together with another human, and to give to that person, and to be able to express yourself, and to know that person truly feels the same about you, the way you feel about them. That is something that I can't replace. That is something that has come to mean so much to me in my life. And, you know, I'm not like the best shining example of a person who, you know, is religious, but I also do know that my higher power has led me through some really dark times, and that my higher power is something that is very personal to me and very important to me, and is becoming more important as I grow and as I age and as my life goes on. And it all comes back to what makes me happy and what makes me want to continue this, you know, little journey that I have in my own life. And you know, it could get lost in this Western culture, that the meaning of it all. Like, what am I doing here? Why am I here? What is the point of it all? And I think that is just such a huge question that so many people don't know, like, why they're here. I think we all like to pretend that we know why we're here and we know our exact purpose, and our purpose is to, you know, like, get a house and go buy a car and, like, you know, have a family and this, that, and the third. You know, we all got big plans. Well, you know, none of that really matters, what we have planned. You know, nothing is set so we can see. And I think if I was to die tonight, I would be ashamed to know that I had wasted my life on so many material things and so many things that just didn't matter, and that were never always going to be there. The things that are starting to matter so much more to me now are very intangible. They're the most important things in my whole entire life. And my whole life has shifted from something that was uncertain and uncomfortable and unbearable and hopeless and something that I didn't ever see going very far, to something that I can truly say that I have hope and that I have purpose, and something that I can say that, hey, yeah, I'm working on this, and I'm working on that happiness that I need to fill that hole, to be more complete than I was. My head isn't perfect, and I suffer from, anxiety and depression, pretty moderately. It's way worse at times than others, and that's something that I've been struggling with over half my life now, and it's not easy climbing out of that hole and seeing that there is something else, that there is meaning behind everything, that there is that shimmering of light that I'm always searching for. And I'm better at times, more, like other times, finding that shimmer of light. But, a lot of times, the world gets in the way. And I think now, in 2019, it's like more important so that I realize that than ever. And I just wanted to share with y'all because I feel like that's super important. It's not the clothes that you got on your back. It's not the chain that you got on your neck. It's not those Gucci sunglasses that you got on your head. It's who you have around you and what you surround yourself with. Who you surround yourself with. Not what, who. That will make you the most miserable person in the world, or the most uplifted, hopeful, ambitious individual that you can be. I'm here to tell you that if you're like me when I was younger, and still am to a certain extent today because I am not perfect, I'm telling you that there's hope, but don't put your hope in things that will not be there. Don't try to do the quick fix. The drugs, in particular, are so toxic in today's society, and they're actually just openly accepted. I'm astonished at how widely accepted they are. And drugs in particular, they're super bad right now in a lot of parts of the country and the rest of the world. And I feel like the promise of a quick fix is very appealing to people because they can't seem to make that connection in those relationships that they need to survive and thrive in society and in life. And I feel like I'm supposed to be here to help people now. And I went to college at Western Carolina, for those of you who don't know. But, I didn't go before I was ready, per se. Like, once I got there, I generally knew what I wanted to do. And, like, a lot of people go straight out of high school into college. But that wasn't me. I chose to not go to college. I actually wasn't going to go to college at first. And, because I didn't see the hope. I didn't see the dream. I didn't see the potential. And I also just didn't want to go. Because I'm lazy. But one thing led to another, and I ended up there. But I always knew what I wanted to do when I got there, And I studied psychology, and I got me a minor in social work, and I went to town in those classes, like bread and butter. That was my meat and potatoes, and I still love it. And I feel like I'm there to help people and to extend my service and to extend my hope and experience and strength to people as well. I think that the more that I can do that, the happier I will be because of that connection. Because my natural instinct is to curl up and go away from everyone still a little bit, but I know I can't do that if I really want to be happy, and I know I can't do that if I truly want to achieve what I'm supposed to do in life. And I just wanted to say, whatever you have that you want to do in your life, if you think it's worth it, go for it, because you only get one shot at this. And when you're gone, it's not about what kind of house you have. It's not about what kind of car you have. It's not about how many, goals you had in your sport of choice or whatever. It's all about what kind of person you were, how you responded to people. What did you give them? What did you not give them? What did you tell that person that day that needed help, that needed your help so much? Did you actually give them the help that they needed? Did you extend that hand? Or were you too comfortable keeping yourself hidden from the world, from that human connection, to even realize that they needed help, or to even care that they needed help? I feel like that we can all help each other, no matter how big or small the task or the situation, I feel like we can all help each other and achieve what we are meant to do in life by helping each other. I think love is a very powerful thing, and not enough of it is shared around the world, and not enough hands are open to receive that love. I think that culture has really dumbed down the idea of love and the idea of helping one another, and I see it a lot in racially tense things around the world right now, more than ever, really, which gives me a lot of hope, and that's awesome, helping each other stand up and rise to the occasion and see that, we're not gonna let people treat us like crap and just roll over because we're gonna love each other out of that shit. And love has very different, a lot of different looks to it. That's just an example. But if we could carry that into everything else, I think the world would be a much better place. And I think that what I'm expressing is very special and important, not just to tell you, but to actually hear myself say it for myself. And I'm really glad that I decided to do this video tonight. I was kind of hesitant because I actually asked about doing some kind of live talks or whatever a few weeks ago over just like a simple snaps on my story, on my Snapchat story, but like that was probably a bad avenue to go anyways, to ask if I should do this. But I was just trying to get a consensus about if I should do some live talks or not. But here I am doing just that, and I think it turned out to be a very good one. I'm doing this in one take, so whatever I said is gonna stay, and it's because I meant it, and because I know what I'm saying to be true, and I know that it's good information. I see a lot of pain and suffering and things that are not right in the world every day, almost, and it bugs me. It really does. And if I can just make a change in one person's life, that means the world to me. And I'm definitely going into a profession once I complete grad school that will allow me to help just more than just one person, and hopefully I can reach out to many people over the course of a career, and that's something that I'm looking super forward to. I'm glad that you guys stopped in to hear what I had to say, and if you're still with me, thanks for watching this video. If you have any comments, you can obviously drop a comment down below. And if you like the video, and if you're not a subscriber yet, please hit that subscribe button. This channel is doing more than just backpacking stuff and house stuff. This is also an avenue for me to talk, and for you guys to listen, not only listen, but have input as well. And I really would like some feedback and some hopeful, brave courage out there. But I, again, hope that y'all are enjoying that time change and that extra hour of sleep. And I think I'm gonna do another one of these videos. I'm gonna get a topic, and I'm gonna do another one. I've had a lot of good conversations, and I think those conversations, not all of them are just for me and the other person. Some of those are meant to be shared. And like I said, I'm gonna do another video, hopefully sooner rather than later. But I will catch y'all later, and peace.